It's currently 2 o'clock p.m. Pacific Standard Time, December 2nd, 2025. And we're back at it with another general timeless intuitive reading for my soul tribe, Divine Divinity. Hey, here, Ace of Pentacles upright. And for anyone, Empress to the Divine Feminine, male or female, consciously co-creating with the Most High to get this new opportunity that's being presented to you, not only for you, but you're going to use it to manifest and actualize for yourself as well as for others. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, heavy earth energy, very balanced energy here. But yeah, if any of the messages resonate with you, Fem Masculine, you already know the spiel. You want to go within into the Holy Spirit of the Most High for further confirmation as to how the messages, energies, vibrations, and frequencies pertain to you and your current situation. It's how we create and foster an intimate one-on-one relationship with the Most High. Okay? Speaking of the Most High, as far as spiritual rank, somebody's at motherfucking Hierophant out here. Okay? So it's giving me this divine feminine energy, male or female, has just ascended, transcended into a Hierophant. You may have already been in Hierophant energy, ordained, initiate, high honor, high ranking. And if that's the case for you, for masculine, then your rank has just skyrocketed even higher, okay? So, and this only occurs by doing the work, our shadow work, going within, taking accountability for the things that we have allowed in our lives, whether we intentionally allowed them or unintentionally, or even subconsciously, not being aware of who and what we are, therefore accepting any and everything that comes our way, that type of energy. But yeah, this the big bad boss here, okay? This Hierophant, Divine Feminine, 222 on a clock timer. So we're talking about union, companionship, partnership, energy, 227 on the clock timer. There's no place like home. As I said yesterday, home is where your heart is, where you're safe, where you're protected, where you're encouraged, inspired, supported, and loved unconditionally. If none of those aspects apply to wherever you reside, that's not your home. It's just a place to stay for the meantime. Don't plant roots there, okay? That's just straight up with it. But look here, this Hierophant, this Divine Feminine, though, has faced the devil, okay, many a times. If you're in this energy, many a times faced the devil and is re-establishing our freedom, letting the ops, the foes, the frenemies, the fake bitches know that, bitch, this is absolutely our world, because we're consciously co-creating it. You don't get to come up in our energy saying what you will or won't do concerning us, because you have to when it comes to dealing with self and the people that we allow around us. In other words, I'm trying to say you have to have motherfucking boundaries, enforce and reinforce these boundaries, okay? Don't let anybody just come in and two-step in your spiritual coochie and be all willy-nilly with it, thinking that they could dump and bump all through your energy any way that they like to. No, bitch, if that's how you want to move, then stay in your energy, okay? If you even know how to identify your energy, okay? You separated, you sever ties and cut cords with someone. Not only this devil energy, but the people that embody this devil energy, okay? Obsessive stalking, gang stalking type energy, indulging and overindulging, okay? You just don't know when to stop, or you just self-soothing. Can't talk right now. And you can indulge, okay? That's not against spirituality. You could definitely indulge. But why are you doing it? It's the intention behind our choices and actions that determine whether a person, place, or thing is good or bad, therefore furthering determining the outcome. Okay? Sorry, not sorry, bitch. I can indulge in certain things and still know who the fuck I am. Same for you, fem masculine, whatever the case may be. Okay, and that's not a judgment, it's an observation. It don't make us better than anybody. It just means that we have done the work here. And because of that, we're not accepting anything less. The same requirements and standards that we hold of ourselves, we require of others if you expect to boogie up in our energetical sphere. I say it time and time again. If you don't want to, that's fine. Take your ass over there. And leave me the fuck alone. Leave us alone, because we mind our business. We do what we got to do. We be in our own little world the way that we like it, because this world here is bullshit. Okay? So keep it moving. Keep it pushing. And if you don't like it, hun bun, that's a you issue, not an us issue. We're not going to take on those burdens. And speaking of taking on those burdens, see, these hoes, these bobble-headed ass sweet bitches, do not realize that when we come on the scene, I say it's time and time again as well, y'all know, it's either for a lesson or a blessing. And it's not dependent on us. We don't make the decision. We're just walking in our authority of our power, our God energy, and the purpose and design that we're here for. Okay? Chosen ones, earth angels, light workers, healers, shamans, alchemists, starseeds. Okay? Now, if people decide that, hey, they're not quite like us, yeah, they may, dip in and out of certain situations, but they're not quite like us. Okay, instead of saying, oh, that's fine, live and let live, love and let love. Like and let like, and if you don't like it, then don't strike it. Meaning, bitch, just because you don't understand it or don't like it does not give you permission to attack somebody. Energetically, physically, mentally, emotionally, magically. For the witch bitches that like to toss magic, 7:07 on the clock timer, against other people, certain people who are not in their power or are baby in spirit, 7:17 on the clock timer, you could be seeing that as a synchronization. That may work on them because they're a hatchling pretty much. They don't even know what power is, what energy is at this point. You know what I'm saying? So those type of people could be and are susceptible to the not so charming whims of these karmic ass bitches, karmic masculine, feminine, whatever gender, whatever sexuality, it don't matter. Okay? But when it comes to an ordained initiate, a Hierophant, nah, that shit ain't gonna fly. An earth angel, it's not gonna fly. A chosen one, no bitch, it's not gonna fly. It's gonna go right back to their ass 30-fold times 1,000. Okay? And you don't believe me? Just watch. Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. The whole conglomerate. The whole faction. Everybody, any businesses tied up in this shit. Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. They're all going broke. Bummy butt broke. No resources. No home. Nobody that's going to care about their situation because most of the people that they know, they brought into this situation. Collaborating, planning, plotting, scheming. And if they didn't willingly participate, then somebody done told them a lie, and instead of that person doing their own due diligence, aka research, and seeing for themselves, they just went along with it. I don't get along with the get along gang. Because when the get along gang get caught, okay, the get along gang can't hang. Everybody start turning on each other, and that's what's happening. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Heavy Earth. Okay, so this is like talking shit about somebody that's grounded. Okay, and your name is again? Okay, nice to meet you. Okay, what's your purpose? Oh, you don't know. Oh, okay, so why you speaking on our shit then? If you don't know your purpose, why you speaking on our shit? And be damned if we start popping our shit. But see, we do it differently under the guidance because I'm not who I was back then. Okay, y'all know. But we don't do that. We just simply tell the motherfucking truth. And if you can't handle the truth, then quit lying. Or quit sharing your lies with people and bringing people into it because your ass still gonna get caught up. And what I say, didn't I say somebody tossing magic? High priestess in the reverse, that's a practitioner. bruja, brujo, root worker, voodoo, hoodoo, noodoo, doodoo. It's all shit. It ain't work. Okay, and this practitioner, if he or she was a real one, 1016 on a clock timer, something to do with a Libra. So this high priestess in the reverse could be a Libra. Hey, Yinka. Okay, my former best friend, that's his birthday. Yeah, this high priestess is in the reverse is going to get it even worse. Because if they know spiritual law, then they should have known better. And they should have told these people. But I get a feeling that this high priestess had their own agenda, which was the money. A greedy asshole. Okay, they just wanted the money. Okay, I believe that this high priestess knew who you are, Fem Masculine, and who we are. And said nothing. So this this practitioner, they're knowledgeable, but they're not wise. Because if they were, they would have never went along with this bullshit. But oh yeah, they got happy too. Now they pissed. Knight of Wands in the reverse. All this pistivity and erratic behavior and impulsive energy is being tossed at the Hierophant. I don't like referring to people in this energy, but sometimes it gotta be said. Peasant. That's like a homeless person. And I've been homeless a couple of times, so I can talk about this. 11:44 on the clock timer, 1:44 chosen ones. Shout out to my fellow chosen ones, earth angels, light workers, healers, aka shamans, alchemists, starseeds, Pleiadian, Lyran, who else? Lemurian, Greys, Andromedans, Syrians, all of y'all, okay? Indigos, rainbows. Okay, where was I going with the Holy Spirit? He'll bring it back to my remembrance. But yeah, Three of Pentacles in the reverse, they all impulsive, erratic, pissed off. I don't know why they pissed off at us, because we ain't do shit too long. Except for tell it like it is, and either reinforce our boundaries. Which, how somebody gonna be mad at us because we said it like it was concerned regarding us? We ain't judging nobody, bitch. Until you start get to attacking and all this bullshit. Now you got your whole group. This is the group, the core group. Okay, the inner sanctum, if you will. They are fighting amongst each other. They possibly planning, plotting, and scheming on one another now. In addition, well, I hope they don't do that. Throw another stone at us, because that's like sealing it. That's exactly what they did. 4 cups in the in the upright, under the 4 of swords in the upright. So somebody was laid to rest, meaning they got dealt the business. They still want to come back with some bullshit, because this practitioner is after the 4 swords, after this devil in the verse. Yeah. So the practitioner came in after the fact, got them riled up on something, say, yeah, we could do something else. They still arguing and fighting amongst each other, pointing the finger. Mind you, the thumb always points back at self. Take accountability, Hole. Take accountability. That they all doing this, still trying to put a plan forward. Spirit said, not today. Ancestors said, not today, bitch. Sever ties, cut cords. Both of these 4s IV. People, either people pointing, or they finna be on the lifeline. Somebody getting ready to be put in the dirt. If somebody was throwing evil eye death energy at a chosen one. Okay, yeah. Yeah, because that's what. Yeah, somebody getting put in the dirt. Straight up. 4 of swords laid to rest. Y'all see these swords here, right? That nigga is laying down. Like he in a coffin. And all them swords, those 4 little swords that was thrown at a chosen one, yeah, they gone penetrating right into him. Yeah, you know, he like accepting defeat here. Okay. The remaining left still wanted to try some. Okay, nuck if you buck, bitch. But they got snuck. This is what I'm saying. They weren't expecting that. 1444 on the clock timer, 144 chosen ones, 444. Meditate more if you're not already doing so, because our shit is protected. We have 444 on the clock timer. We got 2 4s here on top of one another. Okay, So Spirit came in and said, not today, sever ties, cut cords. You do that, the whole covering, the whole blessing is gone. Because once we sever ties and cut cords with individuals that we was trying to, commingle with, or whatever the case, collaborate, regardless of which end of the spectrum, when they do some fuck shit and we say enough is enough and sever them ties, cut them cords, that protection that they have from us being around us energetically, now confines isn't really an issue depending on where you're at. But in this energy, it's not an issue, bitch. All you gotta do is sever ties, cut cords. That's it. That's a wrap. And they feel it. They know. Bitch, don't even talk to that. Because they know they fucked up. They don't want to admit it, but because of this ego, they want to try to save face and do something else foolish, or somebody else like nah, that's my mama you laid to rest, that's my daddy you laid to rest, I'm gonna avenge them. Well, little bitch, I advise that you not do that, because you're old enough to know the difference. And look at what they did. And you sit in a motherfucking corner if need be, bitch, with a conical hat on, and you think about it before you take action. People don't think. That's that Knight of Wands, Leo, Sagittarius in the reverse, a low vibrational fire sign. They just setting fire to the forest. And meanwhile, bitch, you just built a whole cabin house in the very forest that you set fire to. How dumb can you be? Fucktard. That type of energy. Meanwhile, us, 10 of Cups in the upright, a peace that passes all understanding. Okay? All. We peaceful within, no validation needed from anybody except us and the Most High. You can't rock our foundation, bitch. We'll sit in the eye of the storm while chaos is going on all around, and we just sitting, chilling in our own little world, how we supposed to be, grounded, rooted in the air. Like, nigga, is that bitch floating? Yes, I am. I am levitating, if you will. Okay, Chariot in the reverse. Somebody is like a loose cannon. They can't move forward. Again, it's like Sonic the Hedgehog trying to power up and take off, expending all that energy for nothing. You can't go nowhere, ho. This High Priestess in the reverse. So this High Priestess, this practitioner, want to do something to try to offset his or her connection with it. Bitch, you sent the remaining idiots to do something else stupid you knew wouldn't work. You just wanted the money. The bottom of the deck, what I say, 4 of Pentacles in the reverse, greedy asshole. 8 of Cups in the reverse, somebody begging and pleading for something. This is somebody that you're walking away from. You like, bitch, you in the past, you gonna stay there. You can't come in this now with me or the future. And I mean, I love you unconditionally. I don't like you all. And you can't go with me. I tried to make that shit work. One time was all it took. You leaving the past in the past. That's that. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Okay, this could be your father in this energy. Emperor in the reverse, Aries. If it's not your father figure, that type of energy, then it's like a soon-to-be ex-spouse or an ex-spouse or someone that you was with for a long time, and y'all broke up. It's that type of energy. Yeah, they're begging and pleading. They want into your soul tribe. Okay, so they tried to destroy you, did everything under the sun, the moon, and the stars, and down under to destroy everything about you. Confirmation. Thank you, ancestors. Now they want into your soul tribe. The very thing, 1919 on the clock time. I can't make this shit up. 1010. Completion. Done. If you've been seeing 1010 for masculine, it's your message. 10th house energy. What we've been talking about this whole video. 10th house energy, Saturn and Capricorn. Karma versus the devil. Who you think gonna win? Energy's got to balance out. Sooner or later, the time have been now. That's why we in this Aquarian age. Everything's shifting, bitch. We're in power. But we're not coming into power. We're in power. It just takes some time. for things to unravel. Under all the shit that once was, that no longer is, yeah, we're the bosses. Like, for real, for real. How about it, mama? Okay? Yeah, they want in because they see us up and it's stuck for us. We've been through the fire. Many a dark night of the soul. 2020 on the clock timer. I cannot make it up. That's why we going viral. International household names. Very important people. I don't like to say celebrities. Very important people. You gonna know? You gonna know who we are. 2034, 234. In the right direction. Come on, somebody. You gonna know who we are. And if you don't know, I guarantee you there's a herd of cattle on the street or around the area. That, oh, you don't know that? That's such and such. Okay? Meanwhile, we're going viral. They're getting ready to be worn out publicly. All their dirty little deeds, after these humiliation rituals and tactics, and illegally recording us in our little sexual moments and posting it up on Twitter, X, Pornhub, XTube, OnlyFans, doctoring our identity with AI, and then publishing the shit, getting paid for it. Some of these bitches get paid a pretty little penny. Greedy ass bitches, and taking all the money. But bitch, you're a thief, you're a fraud, you're a criminal, you're sexually violated so many countless people, and if they're good cat eye, spiritual third eye ain't open, they gonna not know anything about it. Just like our physical attributes, you have to train and exercise your spiritual gifts and abilities. Otherwise, it'd be no good. These idiots. Yeah, all that shit finna be publicized. Oh, you wanted to be famous, ho, you about to be infamous. And depending on their ties to certain people in the community, baby, they're going to have folk after them for their heads. That's not on the legal side of the, And, just because it's illegal, it don't make it wrong, in my opinion, because I come from a criminal family. I fucks with criminals to a certain extent. What's your intention behind the crime? So-called crime. Okay. Yeah, then I can fucks with it. Okay. Or if you're doing something, just don't tell me. If you hurting somebody or playing in little kids' booty holes and stuff like that and raping and beating on folk, don't tell me no shit like that. Don't tell me no shit like that. I'm not going to necessarily say I'm going to trick, but if it comes up in a reading, bitch, I'm going to say it. Ace of Swords in the reverse. See, these people were telling a whole bunch of lies, and these lies caused a lot of chaos and brutality on us. Things they can never imagine. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Fool in the reverse. Because of their little childhood traumas. They don't want to deal with it. Pull your panties up, bitch. Put your bra on. Pull your boy shorts on. Put on your drawers, niggas. And do the fucking work. I'm a man. I'm a real bitch. No, you're not if you're not doing the work, bitch. You got your inner child stuck in the past getting abused over and over again because you don't want to take the time out and do the motherfucking work. Instead, you want to project your whack-ass issues onto others who are doing the work, have done the work, continue to do the work, and you see the fruits of our labors. You want to try and destroy that, or you want to go and bully those weaker than you. Okay, you got the right one and the wrong one at the same time. You're a fool. A fool's fool is a fool. And they were absolutely foolish. Whoever followed a fool without due diligence, you're a fool too. You're a bigger fool than the fool leading out. Actually, in my opinion, Page of Swords. And there you got somebody trying to seduce you. A little young nigga or a young bitch. Very manipulative. Very deceitful. Very putting 20 on 10. Talking about, I'm finna break your back tonight. I'm finna do all that, bitch. I'm finna drop this thing on you tonight. I'm finna have you doing backflips off your pinky toe. No, they not. They don't even know what they're doing. They're a child. If this is a grown-ass motherfucker, then they're very impetulant. They're very young-minded. Okay, and they should be embarrassed. As a matter of fact, their grandparents said they embarrassed. I don't know who that is. I'm sorry. I can't help you with that. And then on the slide, they're going to be like, look, boy, look, bitch, we taught you better than that. You done shamed the family, yeah. Because whatever the seeds that they planted, Page of Pentacles in the reverse, bitch, they're spoiled. There ain't no fruit coming from these seeds because they was rotten when they planted them. What do you get from rotten seeds when you plant them? Nothing, right? That's exactly what these hoes are getting. Nothing. And everything that they threw at us is coming back to them. And if they don't care, guess what? Karma knows how to fix it. Get the bitch that they love the most. Hello. Learn the universal laws and energy. Bitch, whatever you do, good or bad, whatever you put out, whoever you send it to, whoever you throw it at, best believe it's coming back to you. Depending on who it is, that'll determine about the time frame. But yeah, it's coming right back. Eight of Wands in the upright. Jack be nimble, Jack be quick. Jack jumped over the motherfucking candlestick. So it was fire magic. Bitches was doing something with some fire, lighting something on fire, or lighting candles and shit, or burning somebody or something. Bitch, that shit don't, and that shit is not gonna work. I hope this whole learned to, well, I say I hope, but it didn't. Like, I cannot make it up. What I say? Five of Swords in the upright, willing to win at all costs. There's still a raggedy old bitch that won't give up. I got 4 swords in my back. I got 5 swords in my back. I got a pocket knife. And I guarantee you, if I get close enough to the bitch, I could just slit her throat. But bitch, your pocket knife is dull. You ain't even break the skin, ho. What's wrong with you? This bitch got mental issues. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, mental space, attack, war. Like, this bitch is, damn. 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. That's 2 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. So this is starting to give me, why can't I get away from this racketeering shit? I come from that background. Why can't I? Ugh. Anyway, sorry, not sorry. This is like, that's for groups of people. Oh, and I said this in a reading a couple of months ago, actually. I gotta see what title it was. But this is giving me, like, this could be racketeering for real. I have my own little love for the mafia. I always have, ever since a kid. To become grown and awaken and find out, like, hey, it's kind of where you come from, homie. It's like 4 of the 5 families, they in ruins. But the one family, I don't think, yeah, it's like you're like the inheritor of a mob family. And because you are in your purpose and alignment, you and that whole foundation, however you restructured it, is safe, it's protected. So yeah, you the big boss. You a boss ass bitch, boss ass nigga, and a boss ass baby coming in. Nothing but bosses from this bloodline and the lineage here. You've broken the generational curses. Okay? Starting anew. 2 of Wands in reverse. Wow. These hoes getting it. It was a bad idea. It was a bad plan. Like, didn't nobody tell them no? They didn't have any intelligent, wise confirmation. They didn't have no intelligent, wise people, like, guiding them. And like, hey, either they didn't or they had somebody try to tell them and they ain't listen. This the type of bitch that think they know better than anybody. Oh yeah, I did this, so I know. But yeah, you may have did that then. But let's talk about now. Are you caught up? Are you updated with the standards of what it is? Yo, my video is premiering now on my YouTube channels. Divine Divinity, Soul Driven, SoulIntended.com. This is about the Xtube shit that I mentioned. That's premiering now, so go to it. I'm going to add it to my website after this video, okay? You know, I know that I know what I know, that I know, and it is what it is. And you could be in that energy, and that could very well be what it is. What's your frequency? Are you low vibing or high vibing? You ain't got to tell yourself. Really ask yourself that question and give yourself the answer. And if you got to lie to yourself, then that's the answer right there. Oh, no, I know. Okay, what have you done to improve self? I'm not talking about nothing materialistic. As far as doing the work, taking accountability, going within, saying, hey, what parts of me do I need to pluck out? What parts of me that's not serving my highest good and expansion? Why am I always lashing out at people? Why do they trigger me so easily? Or why do I try to trigger people? You know, that type of shit. They don't want to do that. They want to lay it all on us and then attack us because of it. You attacking us because of you, ho. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Because you running around doing this, that, and the other. Just too much, and it's still not enough. First and foremost, it's not enough. It will never be enough. Not in that energy. Ever. Stacked up against this energy, this type of energy. Collectively. Soul tribe. Okay? And again, it ain't got shit to do with nobody being better than nobody. Because guess what? I was born and raised in the abyss. I like it there. I'm very comfortable there. I had to become adapted to the light, the day. You know what I'm saying? But ain't nothing about a criminal world, dark web, none of that shit scares. I done been through it all. Pretty much. Seriously. Sexual abuse, mental abuse, emotional abuse, narcissistic mother, you know, parent/sibling, you know what I'm saying? Gang stalk. Plotted to be kidnapped, raped, murdered. Actually, the shit is on. 32 on the clock timer. 5 and 5. 5th house energy. Leo and the sun. Upcoming changes for your highest good. Put it together. 10 completion. So, the people that was stealing our work, plagiarizing our work. If you have a platform, if you're an influencer or content creator as such, and you don't even have to be in that field. Whatever you create, someone has come in to try to steal it and take it and present it as their own. All of this shit is being balanced, scales, justice, okay? Because they're copycats. They can't produce anything until we create it. And if we don't create it and they try to produce something, it's like Ronnie Boo Boo. Like, what the fuck is that? And since you want to compare and contrast, let's do that. Let's look at the body of who this person is. Since they shining a light, you know, on everybody else. Let's do that, and then let's do ours. Okay. What's syncing up here? Because we don't got no secrets. I put all my shit out there. I do what I do because I want to do. Okay, self-soothing, whatever the case may be, okay? You got 6 of Pentacles here in the reverse. They were trying to dominate you. Somebody like BDSM, you already know, they're imbalanced. They want to dominate you, but they ain't got no power. They want authority over people, places, and things, and they ain't got no power. Make it make sense for masculine, please. Oop. What's this? 3 of Wands. 3 of Wands. Something is being expedited for you, or an ending is being expedited for these bullies, raggedy ass bitches. 1 second, fem masculine. No problem. Meanwhile, you're being led, guided by the divine, following your heart, or someone is following their heart, bringing you a cup or something. Somebody has an offer here for you. Wait a minute. Let me see before I say that. King of Pentacle in the reverse. This is the person that, male or female, didn't want to invest in you, invested in the wrong people, places, and things. Possibly the person that doled out money, hired different people, put different people in place. Whatever they did, it was bad planning, bad idea. This is not a good business person at all. You do not want this person handling anything resourceful for you, because they'll fuck it up. Okay? Wait a minute. Let me see. Hold on. Ooh. Eight of Cups in the reverse. Begging and pleading. Avoidance. Not wanting to accept something for what it is. But it is. You are the star in the upright. I cannot make it up. I'm dropping the mic on that, masculine. Didn't I say we was going viral? There's a star right there, bitch. In the upright. The sun is your father. The moon is your mother. And they have birthed a motherfucking star. Congratulations, Fem Masculine, for a job well done. You continue to shine bright like the motherfucking diamond that you are. Like Rihanna sing about. Oh, wait. And let me address this real quick, because this is very odd to me. Three of Wands to the upright. Knight of Cups in the upright. Going towards someone. But it looks like they're going towards a King of Pentacle in the reverse. Okay, so this is like, wow, okay. One of their flying monkeys that's coming in to tell this King of Pentacle in the reverse that they're sorry that they weren't able to complete the mission or complete the task. So yeah, this is a fool. This is a fool who followed up behind a fool, was very foolish, and is now an idiot because they still don't realize that you're following somebody that's leading you to slaughter. This is like somebody's henchman or something. Like, the villains back in the day, they always had that little lackey person that is with them through it all, wrong or wronger or worse. And no matter what their master does, they will, this is what this is going on. So, I think you might, Page of Cups, they're going to find themselves disappointed. Okay. This could be a King of Pentacle in the reverse's offspring. They could have possibly been trying to mentor this person to take over or to run something or to do something big, but they're going to find they're disappointed. Oh, fuck. Bottom of the deck, yo. Five of Cups in the upright, Five of Pentacles in the upright. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Grief and loss. I told you, somebody getting put in the dirt. You see that figure? The shadow figure, all the cups are knocked over. What do? No, actually 3 of the cups are knocked over. So 3 of the 5 families, they already out. What I say earlier, 4 out of 5. There's 2 more cups left standing. The last tower is about to drop, if it hasn't dropped already. I think it has, because all of this shit coming out. 2 Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. 5 of Cups in the upright. 5 of Pentacles in the upright. Poverty, lack mind, bad health. Ain't nobody gonna be fucking with them. You ain't got no money. Okay, you ain't got no support because everybody around you dropping dead like flies, bitch. We don't want nothing to do with you, bitch. Confirmation, thank you, Holy Spirit. Yeah, they're coming over to fuck with the star, the Hierophant, the boss, for real. Oh yeah, something about Leo. Shout out to my fellow Leos. Yeah, you balance this shit out. It's that nah, we ain't having it. You know, we observe, we don't get into shit that ain't our business, you know what I'm saying? But when you come for us, it's on the popping, bitch. I don't judge nobody. I really don't. But bitch, the minute I get a whiff with some fuck shit, okay, you could be in fuck shit energy, but once it's tossed at me, it's on the popping. And they don't like how we respond. They don't like that. Well, then we didn't tell you to do no fuck shit towards us. We ain't do nothing to you outside of the fact that you don't like who we are. And so what? We don't like you either. What you mean? We not attacking you. Shit. Go over in your corner and be there. We'll go in our corner and we'll be there. Not in our business. Like you should be minding. This why all this shit falling apart. They was tending to our garden instead of tending to their shit. They let their shit go rotten. And they mad, you mad at us because you let your shit go. You did that. We ain't got nothing to do with that. And because we don't want to collaborate with you, now we in the wrong. Oh, okay, whatever. Fine, we'll be wrong then. But we'll be screwed. I know that much. Alright, so I'm dropping a mic on that. Click like, share, subscribe. Donate to the channel. I have plans. Ooh, somebody hold me accountable for this. Because I've been lazy since I got out the recuperative care. But I'm planning to go get my shit today. So provided I do that, if not today, tomorrow. I'm planning for today, okay? When I get my shit back, my computers, laptops or whatever, it'll be the regular shit. Okay, so until next time, I love you unconditionally, even if I don't like you. Get out my face. Bye.